Gemini, welcome back to the third part of the reading and the last part. So I'm laughing here because I'm sitting here meditating on these cards are like yelling so many different things, but the last thing it yelled at me was somebody got some ancestors out there that are willing, they with the shits, man. You got the moon falling straight on, heads will roll, clarifying or clarified by your mom is watching over you. This is somebody's ancestor, a mother, a brother, not a brother. This is a feminine ancestor here. And it could be a grandmother, a mother. It says your mom, right? It doesn't have to be in particular a mom, but somebody who could have been a mom, right? Whatever it is, this is an ancestor of yours who is ready for it all. Because there's somebody here, right? And it's crazy the way the three readings have shaped out. The first reading was all about Gemini and being ready, prepared. You're about to be some sort of a leader. You're marked for great success. And the time is now, right? The time is now. The time is coming, right? Because the time for now is for heads to roll. Because the heads have to roll before Gemini sees great success. If the heads don't roll if the heads don't roll before, then this person will continue to be a wedge or a nuisance in the Gemini's life. So how the heads are going to roll is going to be up to this ancestors who's up for the shits. Okay, be careful what you ask for. So whatever this person, right? So your ancestors guarding both of these things. Be careful what you ask for. The last reading, we talked about the power of your word, right? Their word is on a clash collision. Your word is in a clash collision course with the enemy. Right here, the enemy, you got open enemies here, Libra. Put it back in the deck here, but some sort of an enemy, a partner, somebody could be related to, or marriage or something like that, okay? And it feels more like a partner than it does a marriage. But whoever this was, it could be third party as well, because whoever this was, your ancestors here is guarding that word that they said. They're about to use it against them. The power of their words. Be careful what you ask for. Says, whatever you ask for my dear one here, my Buddha who is preparing, you need to be careful. Wow, my chosen one. I forgot that was in the back. You need to be careful what you're asking for here, because it is going to return. It is presently returning. This is in the present position. Somebody's walking away from somebody else who could be really codependent. Somebody who will not withstand being walked away from. This person is being asked to dig deep to be able to withstand the chapter that is ahead of them. Peace, Gemini, and welcome aboard, Starseed. This is Starship 611, and I am Goddess J, your tour guide through the cosmos of consciousness. Together, we'll explore divine downloads, soul awakenings, and the truth of what the universe needs you to know. Dang, right now, buckle up, buttercup, and let's ascend. You know, this person is not really able to see what's coming up for you. They can see what's happening, right? What's happening at the current moment, but they can't see they can't dig into your future. What they can see, though, is what's going to happen for them. They're seeing a whole tower moment coming through. They're trying to watch and see if what they are envisioning, they may be confusing for you, but they are realizing, no, Gemini's doing good. King of Cups is in the reverse. Somebody has lost understanding for this person. I feel like there was like a pity being taken here. Somebody felt pity for the other person because they weren't motivated. Somebody who was very codependent, and so they gave them some sort of a contract, or they agreed on something here. There was some sort of a relationship. But they're seeing that this person is looking elsewhere, actually, and they're not being so generous here. All right, let's see here. Third part of the reading, we're going to see the quantum trajectory. I see where all of this is going to lead. The Gemini, let's see, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. What does the Gemini need to know? Happy birthday to all my Geminis out there. It is our season. All right, let's see. What's the best path forward in this situation? So now I'm seeing, like, you know, at first, wow, the Lovers, unconditional love, choosing yourself, a choice. Somebody is needing to make a choice to walk away because somebody is underqualified here and they're realizing this. It's a very strong connection. So this person doesn't want you to have any more opportunities other than them. They're feeling that's their best path forward, is to stop your opportunities, block, stop. Also cut out some sort of cut out these options that were making this person very cold, unable to get into their heart space. All right, so what's the next phase here? Ooh, the Page of Swords in the reverse. Somebody's going to be so upset, but they're not going to be able to see something. They've got to be cut out, and something has to be seen for what it is. Someone has to be seen for who they are. There's a saying here, right? When someone shows you who they are, believe them. This Page of Swords in the reverse is whose head is about to roll or is rolling at, Five of Cups in the reverse. Sadness. This person is experiencing a breakup right now, or they need to be broken up with. Some sort of lies are being exposed. This is facing truth, facing clarity. You know, somebody's next phase here is not listening to what other people have to say. Not even see this as a possibility anymore. Somebody's also being seen as mentally unstable or addicted to some sort of a substance. It could be alcohol. Pills. For somebody, it could be pills. What's the hidden transformation? Or the timeline shift. What's the timeline shift? Whoa. The Emperor in the reverse is going to be letting go of this person. Yeah, they're not going to be. So this Emperor in the reverse, somebody's going to be very cold here. Or that's what's happening. They're being very cold towards somebody. They're refusing to help somebody. Somebody who could have been manipulating or some sort of a trickster. They didn't want to see something over, and they caused a lot of stress, or they gave this Emperor a lot of responsibility, or they made this Emperor feel responsible. Like emasculating someone. We are, of course, going to clarify all of this. What's the potential outcome? Whoa. Heads will roll. The Four of Swords in the reverse. Yeah, somebody's going to lose it. Somebody's mental space is going to be lost. Wow. Happiness in the reverse. Five of Cups in the upright. This is tremendous sadness. Because somebody's choosing themselves unconditional love. You could be calling on your protection, like, I don't want to deal with any of this. Because you're quiet here. There's somebody waiting to hear, right? Somebody's waiting to hear your side. It's not like you've refused to say your side, but maybe you refuse to act in that impulsive way that you have, you know, that the way that we spoke about in the beginning, right? The way that Gemini is classified as impulsive, chatty, catty, speaking before knowing all the facts, or none of that anymore, right? If you think like that of me, then there's no reason for us to speak. But then this is a bit of, yeah, you know what? I do have a bit of things that I need to change within myself. And as I do that, silently, I'm going to pull away from these people. And so now this Emperor in the reverse, oh my God. It's wanting to come back around. They're not seeking to recover something with this Page of Swords in the reverse. Whoever's been gossiping about you, they're not speaking to this person anymore, or this person's not able to see into the connection between the two of you. It has to do with you pulling away, you being silent. The whole time, though, this person was talking junk about you, you've always been this Buddha. A counselor or somebody that, you know, that people can count on. Queen of Cups. Your intuition already knows the truth. So this Queen of Cups may know already. Yeah, and they're afraid. This is the person with the moon. The bottom of the other deck, this is the person that's afraid. Because they're about to lose their happiness. They've been trying to imitate something as well. You, collective. And they couldn't withstand this transformation. They couldn't withhold it. It was too powerful. So now they can't mimic you anymore. Chariot, you got to move forward. Success is inevitable at this point. Progress is inevitable at this point. All right, let's see. Yeah, this person is going to fight. They're not wanting this person to disconnect. Not even a little bit. Conflict reveals hidden intentions. Somebody's seeing as well that they were very jealous of your relationship. Yeah, this person wanted to win at all costs. And they were planning a tower moment for you. They created some sort of lies. Somebody's definitely moving away. Six of Swords. They're knowing it's the only way forward. You are moving away from what no longer serves you. Yeah, look. Somebody's moving towards the star. The Emperor in the upright now. With the Ten of Pentacles. Order is established. Here the order is in the reverse towards this person. Yeah, this Page of Wands, the next phase is for them to have to defend themselves, defend what you know is yours. Well, that's the quantum, that's the starseed directive. The quantum directive or trajectory is your stress is tested under pressure. Ooh. They're going to be tested here, yeah, because somebody's going to, yeah, they don't know how to manage here. Somebody's not going to know how to manage with the situations that they've caused. They're trapped here. They're trapped. And didn't I say it's because of your progress? It's because of your transformation. Balance depends on your choices. This person made some pretty poor choices here. Yeah, they wouldn't transform. Release what has already ended. And this person did not want to do that. Now they're stressed now because a new cycle begins. And wow. They didn't see this coming. They didn't see this pressure coming. They didn't see them having to defend themselves against all of these people they lied to about you. Tell me about this Emperor in the timeline shift. Nine of Cups. Satisfaction manifests. This person is looking for their Nine of Cups. They're moving towards that. You got to be careful because it could be a little bit of a selfish energy, but they are definitely closing things out. Completion is assured. So this Emperor is transforming into the Emperor in the upright. They're gonna come and apologize or offer some sort of stability. They are leaving something in the past, or they want to apologize for focusing on the trivial or focusing on what wasn't important. Because what was important is the Six of Cups from the past, the Two Cups here, right? Soulmate connection. They want justice now. Well, and the plot thickens. Let's see what the potential outcome is here, Spirit. I can't make this up. It's the Emperor. They don't want to be left out in the cold. Yep. They're leaving somebody out in the cold. Order is established. Hardship reveals what is missing. Yeah, this person is realizing exactly what is missing, and it's love. They had a lot of passion where they were. They may have had a small victory, but it was a lot of effort. It was a lot of effort. Yeah, with this Page of Swords, this is the Page of Swords causing the gossip. They could have gotten with somebody who was just as non-committal as them, or this is, spell work. Because that's a lot of fire. It's a lot of fire. And somebody could have worked hard, yep, to cause an ending here, cause a betrayal. They're seeing this now. So that somebody wouldn't gain the strength to walk away. Wow. But they're seeing it. They're seeing it. Tell me one more about this Emperor before I put it down. Wow. One more. The Lovers. The Lovers, where we started, and now it's where we end. The Lovers. And still the Five of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Hardship reveals what is missing, and they're coming. Emotion guides the path. They know now. And what does the King of Cups say? This is transformation happening in front of your very eyes. Emotional stability prevails. Because emotion guides the path. This person did not want to be emotional. They were focusing on finances, on money. Definitely on the wrong thing, right? But this is what is leading them or showing them that they can't have it all without having love. They got to have love, and then they will have it all. And I feel like this is somebody who had love and didn't appreciate it. And so Spirit gave them exactly what they asked for. Be careful what you ask for. Well, that concludes the last part of your reading, Gemini. I do hope you enjoyed it. Please remember to like, comment, share, subscribe, become part of the family. Guys, this part down here really has nothing to do with you. That first reading is what my Geminis need to go listen to, okay? Because that's all you. That's the work that you have done. And the new phase that's coming towards you guys. Whether or not this Empress shapes up and comes back to you and you accept them back, it's going to be different for everybody. It says the choice defines the union. So it's going to be different for everybody, right? Some of you may want union. Some of you may not. Some of you may want to just close the cycle and find something new. I don't know. I hope you found something in this. Peace, blessings, and namaste.